Today I'm going to show you guys a really hard to find used truck. The way this truck's spec'd out, you just don't see a lot of these, and this one is pretty over the top nice for what it is. 2009 Peterbilt 367 factory 4-axle truck. The way you see this truck minus the APU is pretty much the way it rolled out of the factory. It has a 550 Caterpillar that my shop just completely went through. It's got a 4-year unlimited mile platinum overhaul, which includes heads, both turbos. The list goes on and on and on. I've got all the paperwork. But if you're familiar with Caterpillar and their rebuilds and their warranties, it's a platinum, 4 years unlimited miles. Really hard to put a value on that. A lot of you are going to point out instantly, hey, that looks like an old ATS truck. Yes, it is. But this was not one of them that had 15 drivers in it. This was one owner, one driver. If you're familiar with their program, you know you don't have to work for them. You can be an owner-operator, but you have to buy their spec equipment. So that's what this gentleman did here. Front axle is a 20,000. The tag axle, Hendrickson, it is also 20,000, and then the rear axle's 46,000 on Peterbilt air track suspension. Most of these trucks that do what this truck did are horribly rusty, and to be honest, they're just rough. We sell a lot of these, probably more than anyone, but we also were very particular on which ones we buy. If they're just roaches, we're not buying them. This truck, a lot of times I have to sandblast the frames. I didn't on this one. It wasn't flawless by any means, but well above most. Tall 22.5 rubber, 8 Michelin drives that are conservatively 75%. Brakes, not brand new, but in extremely great shape. You can see the rear ends. I've seen them so rusty you could stick a screwdriver through them. This one's just average for a 8-year-old truck. Of course, it's got the full fenders. You see the ramps. That nice little panel hitch on the rear. That air slide 5th wheel goes all the way from the ramps to the three bay toolbox. The box inside is in great shape. Usually when they come in, they've had gallons of oil spilled in them, and they're just a total mess inside. This one's actually very neat and tidy. They almost always have one door that has a bad hinge. All the doors are perfect. It's in great shape. The only way to knock it, something got in there. Something came off the trailer, I'm gonna assume, or nose of the trailer got in the back of it. And a lot of them you look at that the legs here have been broken and welded. This one's not that way. Of course, it's got access steps on both sides. Work lights, strobe lights. You can see there's the condenser for the Thermo King APU. The APU was just serviced by Thermo King. It's 100% ready to go. Of course, the battery box is polished. polished both of the 120-gallon tanks. The majority of the sleepers on the trucks for the ATS guys are 63s. This one's a 70. Kind of rare for this spec. Regulator for the lift axle. Block heater. 385, 65, 22.5 steers. Again, conservative 70%. And they're wearing very, very even. They're square. It's usually a good sign, or it always is a good sign, when the owner of a truck decides to put Michelins on it. If they're going to pay the big money for the Michelins, that usually means that their maintenance and upkeep is excellent. Stainless visor, polished surround, polished front bumper. It's nice. Couple little spots on the paint there. Really all I can throw at it on the paint side. Other than that, the paint buffed out really nice. Nice 13-inch air cleaners. Polished box on this side. And it too, all the latches work and hinges are good and it's clean inside. There's the exhaust for the fuel-fired bunk heater. The rubber on the tag axle. Bridgestone 295, 75, 22.5s. They're in great shape. In that 60 to 70 percentile area. All 14 wheels are aluminum. This truck's obviously just been through my shop. Like I said, the paint came out, buffed out really nice. It was in pretty good shape before. Dual steering boxes. Like I said, my shop just went completely through this. 4 years, unlimited miles. Every filter on it's new. It's everything's been greased. It's been fully serviced. Like I said, even serviced the APU. There's not a drip, a seal, axle seal, nothing. This truck is 100%. Put your name on the door, go to work. With 4 years warranty. There's new parts all over this thing. A lot of them still got the stickers on them. Turbo's brand new. Only cat filters. Front brakes are okay. Not much, if any, of a lip inside the drums, so the drums are pretty fresh. Headlights are all good. Look at a lot of used trucks. I know it's just little stuff, but you'll find one that's full of water or got a big chunk or chip out of it. Rosewood dash. It's got the nice black Peterbilt high back seats. Power windows, power mirrors. 522 total miles on this truck. .550 horsepower, 18 speed. Does have 2-speed rear end. Rear axles are 390s, 531s when they're split. Single bunk, new mattress. You've looked at a lot of used trucks. There's 3 things I really like about this one. It doesn't smell like an animal, doesn't smell like an armpit, and it doesn't smell like a cigarette. It's been very well taken care of. And it doesn't smell like the last owner, which is great. My name's Steve Carboni. My phone number should be at the bottom of this page. You can call or text me anytime, 918-808-5638. I've got financing for this truck. I take trades. I can deliver. Not much I can't do. If you'd like to see a factory build sheet, have questions of any kind, like to see the overhaul paperwork, just contact me and I'll email it, fax it, whatever. So if you're in the market for a good, nice, clean, used heavy haul that's absolutely ready to go to work, all you got to do is put your name on the door, and you're ready to roll. Give me a shout. I'll help you all I can, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.